Some were murdered in cold blood. Others vanished in fire and smoke. One died mysteriously, her soul trapped forever in wood. These weren't peaceful departures. They were violent, tragic, and unforgettable. Dark endings that shook the world of Twin Peaks. It began with her, Laura Palmer, the homecoming queen, the town's golden girl, adored by everyone, but secretly torn apart by trauma. Her murder, wrapped in plastic on the lakeshore, was the event that shattered Twin Peaks. Behind her smile was a darkness no one wanted to see. Her brutal death still stands as one of TV's most haunting mysteries. But her cousin Maddie Ferguson met the same fate. Sweet, innocent, visiting only to comfort her grieving family. Instead, she became the next victim, killed by the very man she trusted, her Uncle Leland, consumed by Bob. Her screams, her desperate fight, her horrifying end in the Palmer living room. It remains one of the most disturbing scenes ever aired. The tragedy of Leland Palmer is one of the darkest. A father overtaken by grief, but also by something inhuman. Possessed by Bob, he committed unspeakable crimes, murdering the very daughter he loved. When the truth surfaced, Leland broke, confessing through tears before dying in his cell. His end was both a punishment and a release from evil. And then Josie Packard, mysterious, manipulative, a woman of schemes and secrets. But her death was unlike any other. She collapsed suddenly in Sheriff Truman's arms, only for her spirit to become trapped inside the Great Northern Hotel. Her terrified face still seen in the wood itself, frozen for eternity. Her ending blurred the line between reality and the supernatural. And then Pete Martell, the man whose morning fishing trip uncovered Laura's body, gentle, kind, and beloved by fans. Pete was the quiet heart of the town. But in the fiery bank explosion, his life was cut short. From the first discovery of death to his own tragic end, Pete's story came full circle. not every loss was violent. Margaret Lanterman, the log lady. She was a guide, a prophet, a soul connected to forces larger than life. Through her log, she spoke truths others couldn't hear. Her passing in the return was quiet, but devastating. It was the farewell of a character, and of the beloved actress Catherine Coulson herself. Her absence left the town and the fans in mourning. From strangulation to possession, from fire to supernatural imprisonment, the deaths of Twin Peaks were never ordinary. They were shocking, disturbing, and unforgettable. They were mothers, daughters, fathers, and friends, beloved by fans, yet taken in the most haunting ways. Which tragedy struck you the hardest? Which one left you speechless, whispering to yourself, "This can't be real"?